So Florida Man has requested a VOD review in our Discord server. He is playing Mei on Shambali. His rank is going to be hidden, and we are going to guess on the rank at the end of the VOD review. So we'll take a look at this. All right, so we're going to do a VOD review. I'm going to give him some tips on how to play Mei better, and then at the end, we're going to vote on what rank we think Florida Man is. All right, so Florida Man locking in the defense here. See where they're playing. They have a Life Weaver, by the way. This will be interesting. All right, starting off high ground. Looks like everybody else isn't playing high ground, so make sure you don't chill here for too long. It's going to be pretty susceptible for Mei to play here by yourself. You can poke here for a little bit. Your main responsibility here for Mei playing on this point on defense is going to be to deny them taking high ground from the right, which it seems they are doing, and they have accomplished. All right, so going back a very well, just a one wall, dude, one wall here, just to let them know, like, hey, I'm watching this. The moment you see the Doomfist go to the right there, and try to take that, like, if they take that, you're very vulnerable. The moment you see them going for that, if you need more time for your team to rotate, wall before they go up. If you just need to pressure them, you want to try to get picks, wall after one person goes through. For example, when the Doom goes in, wall them out. So place like a nice wall here right across this choke, and it should be enough to at least get them to pressure, give your team time to rotate back around. Let's see what happens here. Doom's on the right. We see the Doom go on the right. We see the Soldier going on the right. We don't see them anymore. -2. This is where you wall this right here, right? Pressure them out so they can't get more. And obviously down here. Down our block as well. Make sure you kite that back. Okay, decent wall there. Not too bad. Trying to pressure the Mercy here. Denying the charge for the Doomfist. You could have even walled him out from his team during his block. Is always a really good, in my opinion, a really good usage of it. A lot of Doomfists will immediately turn tail and punch, and if you block their punch with your wall on the way out, they're basically dead as a doornail. So, good peel there on the Doom. Make sure left click here, left click. When you got a big group of people like that, always be using the left click. The collateral is going to be... if you're hitting 2 targets with Mei's primary freeze, it's like you're constantly hitting headshots. Yeah, anytime you see a group of people, always left click. The collateral on Mei's primary is so useful and does so much damage. All right, we see 9 the payload, which I will say as a Mei player, a more static person, you're basically another tank, so that's definitely your responsibility. Make sure that you deny that payload. Keeping the payload from capping is the most important thing in the game, right? There's no point in winning the fight if you lose the payload, so always be aware of that. Over the wall here. Okay, great. Nice, nice, nice. Walled out the Diva, but I think you secure the kill. Nice. Very good. Good use of the wall here. I'm playing pretty aggressive here, which isn't bad. I mean, you guys technically have a small high ground here if they're playing the payload. It's not a bad place to play. You guys can chill here for a while. A little bit more snug on that wall would have been a great wall to get them in there. Nice bomb from your Diva, though. Yeah, a little bit snugger there. Don't be afraid to... like, if they're pushed out like this, like, just put it a little bit behind them, you know? It doesn't have to be perfectly flush with this choke. But if, like let's say Doom's playing right where you are, just get the wall a little bit more snug right up against him right here. Trying to see if I can show you. If you can get the wall snug right here, cut out a corner, that'd be great. What we did was we kind of dropped it way back here. It gives him options to go left and right and lets his team heal him as well. You're really just looking to cut out heals and make it really hard for him to get around the wall before taking too much damage. And Doom going in here. We're peeling. Wall's down right now, so make sure you play the corners there. Just a little bit aggressive there, which isn't bad, but I think what's happening here is we chased when we were down one of our abilities. I'm all for playing aggressive, but if you're down your abilities, I would start to play a little bit more passive there. If you're down your wall, you can't play more aggressive. If you're down your cryo, you definitely have to play more passive. So if you're going to go for those big plays, make sure you have both your abilities ready to go. Okay, we're charging up the Doom here. Looks like we're playing on the left right now. The right click. Don't be afraid to right click. Yeah, you can spam some damage here. And a lot of people don't... I feel like a lot of people underestimate this. I am pre-firing corners all the time. Like, all the time. If you know where, like, enemies usually are, even if they're not there, pre-fire it. Like, shoot those angles, like, constantly. You're... The only thing that's gonna... Like, the only, like, downside to it is that, like, your stats are gonna go down a little bit, which... apparently don't mean anything, so it's like, if you're... Don't worry about the accuracy. Here with Mei, you're looking for those headshots, and since it's a pre-fire thing, you have to anticipate where they're going to be heading to. So if we go back to here, And this goes for anywhere in the map. You guys will see that I'm shooting into the void like 50% of the time. I'm shooting at something that's not even there. That's for the off chance that somebody actually peeks that angle and gets that shot. Like if I'm playing right here, all right, I see soldier, all right, I'm already trying to shoot him, okay, all right, and I'm charging up here. I'm already gonna be pre-firing this area right here, right? I'm anticipating the soldier is gonna peek again. Okay, so I'm always pre-firing this area right here, probably head level, so I might be able to get a shot there. He peeks back again. Go after the pre-fire, just always shooting, always. Oh shit, sorry. Just always shooting. Good attempt on the wall there. Doom gets out with 1 HP. A little unlucky there. Probably would have killed him down the wall, but it was a good attempt on the wall there. Soldier all comes in, using block to hopefully stall out the payload. If not, we're not going to be using our freeze here. Cool. Okay, so we get pushed here. Again, I'm just Florida man. You're just waiting. I feel like you're waiting to shoot a lot. Mei, you're either right clicking or you're left clicking, dude. Unless you know for a fact there's no enemies that are going to appear in front of you. Yeah, pre-fire this. This is pre-firing. Do that all the time. All the time pre-firing. Pre-firing. Attempt on the wall. Freeze actually gets mercy there. I think that was by chance though. So I could have a talk about that freeze and why trying to go with Doomfist, especially when Doomfist still has his jump up ability. He might still be able to get out, but it's a good attempt there. Pre-fire. All these corners. Always shooting. Just hold down that right click. Just always looking for those corners. Nice. Denying the mercy here. Let's go. Almost got her. Unlucky reload. Yeah. Got a low enough for your team to finish off. Really good play there. A lot of people they don't worry about mercies rezzing like that. I say, dude, if they get a mercy and you guys are all there, immediately, your number one job as a team is to deny the mercy res. A little button mismatch here. There you go, left clicking the ram. Ram getting pretty low. You might go down here. You do not. Nice. Bull comes out. We're in here. Don't be afraid to use that wall to cut off their team here too, so you guys can focus a little bit more. You have to rotate. Not too bad. They got plenty of targets you can freeze here. You're gonna be thinking about two things here. Actually, three. One, you're gonna be tracking Mei's ice block. Two, you're gonna be trying to deny or track Symmetra's teleporter to get out of your freeze. And then three, Moira's fade. If you can find those targets, deny those things. So Mei already has ice block, so she's probably gonna do the same thing that you do. Or maybe she is down ice block. I never saw her use it. Lucky in that one. So with Mei freeze, I talk about this, especially when you're going Mei against Mei. I say Mei is a really easy target to catch with your freeze. I typically, when I'm going up against another Mei, I do not Mei freeze until I know for a fact that the other Mei has used her ice block. The nice thing is right when she uses her ice block, you can literally chuck your freeze right at her ice block. And by the time she gets out, she's going to be frozen again, and you'll probably get the pick on there. So that's a really big ability to track before you use Mei freeze. Okay, ice block come out. We didn't really take too much damage yet. Now we're kind of just inviting people to kill us. Good job walling yourself up, though, for that one. Yeah, especially when you're surrounded, walling yourself up is usually the best option there. Most enemies don't really see it coming. It takes them a second to realize. Plus, it makes it really easy for you to get rezzed. Now, again, I say that only if you're surrounded by people would I wall myself up for those situations. A lot of times, if you're getting pressured by like one person, you wall yourself up, you might be exposing yourself to like a damage boosted Ashe or a Widowmaker or a Hanzo or a Soldier who can really easily pick you off of a wall. So again, only do that when you're completely surrounded by a team. If they're all just waiting around and you're trying to stall it out a little bit more, and then play on top of that wall and use the sight lines on the top of the wall to cut off the enemies as you kind of like peek around it. So you can still use that as like some pretty good temporary cover. What's your opinion on counter Blizzard compared to aggro Blizzard? Again, it's going to come down to whether she used ice block or not. It's a good wall though. Forced out the Doomfist abilities here. Left clicking, great. Yeah, charge him through that. Love that. Charge him up. Charge him up. More people need to not be afraid of charging Doom up when he's low like that. When he's low, he's not using that block to charge up his fist anymore. He's using that block to get out alive. And if you get in the habit of never pressuring Doom, even when he's blocking, just because you're scared of charging him up, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities to pick out Dooms. Good right clicks here. Because you usually have abilities. I love it. You can wall behind the Mei block. There you go. Yeah, I'll say this, especially when you're going Mei against Mei. Let's say ults are out of the question right now. All right, we're coming up on this Mei. All right, chat. We see that she's used Ice Block, and you'll see me do this a lot. All right, you see the Mei use Ice Block. She's in front of her team. She's quite separated, all right? What I want to do is make it so she stays that way. She stays separated even when she comes out of cryo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a wall behind her Ice Block, right? I'm going to block her out right here. So she'll either have to commit wall to get out or just basically die. Now, that's not all you have to do. So once you drop this here, let's say she doesn't use wall to get out and she's down her wall. All right, so she has to chill there. Even when she's in cryo right here, all right, if I'm going for the kill, all right, I am pre-firing that Ice Block, all right? Even when she's inside of it, still chilling in there, all right, I am shooting the block with my primary even when she's in it, all right? And I'm going to keep spraying it until she's dead. So the reason I do that, obviously, is so the moment that she's out of that block, I immediately have the damage edge on her. Because what's going to happen is she's going to start shooting you as well when she gets out. But if you're already pre-firing the block, you're going to have that little bit of time to have an advantage on the Mei as far as damage goes if you're both primary firing. Now, if she's really good at hitting headshots, she might actually be able to kill you on that. But I still go for the safe route. Pre-fire, get the advantage on damage early, and then just hold on that left click, slow her down, and you will be able to track her easily, and your team will be able to follow up on the kill as well. So every single time, if you have wall available and you see that Mei use Ice Block, wall behind, primary pre-fire her block, and then just do it until you kill her. Big freeze here too. You get Doom's one. Oh, he's so tasty. Nice. All right, so as we're pushing up here, I will say with Mei, when you're pushing on Shambali, don't be afraid to push up a little bit. Pressure them from probably the window is usually where I assume people are going to come from, right? That window right up here. You can pre-fire Jiggle Peek this corner. Pre-fire out of those corners, just like this Mei's doing. Look at this. Look at what this Mei's doing right here. All right. Even though this Mei doesn't see anybody, she's pre-firing this corner, or was pre-firing the corner no matter what, spamming this choke. Whatever she can. Pre-fire corner. Look at that. Just spamming that corner. Like the most that's gonna be a pretty good freeze. Let's find out. Yeah, force the Ice Block. Too bad here. Back flare. Yeah. Strike clicks. Good shots. Deny the res. Deny the res. Yeah, sit on that. Nicely done. Huge, huge. Yeah, good job denying that res. Always important. Almost got the cap here, too. Versus one. Yeah, I think he might be able to get this. If Slam comes out more, it's pretty low. Cool. And Chaser. Chaser, Chaser, Chaser. She's down her fade right now. Chase it. You know, I don't know if you know where this tunnel goes, but this tunnel leads right up to here, right? Right here. So chase it. All you have to do is walk up a little bit. You can wall off this choke. This is where I'm saying, like, these are missed opportunities to stagger out kills. Moira uses fade to get over there. You push up. All right, this is a hypothetical. All right, you push up here. See the Moira. You start pressuring her with the left click. In your head, all right, this is what you should be thinking. She's probably going to have fade again. All right. Where is she going to be trying to go with fade? Okay. She's going to be trying to go back with her team right up here. So in your mind, the solution to that is, okay, I'll pressure her a little bit, but the main thing I'm looking here to do is to wall her out so she's forced to stay here with your team. All right? Where else is she going to go? If she can't get through that main choke, where else is she going to go? She might be able to go back here. She might be able to go up here. None of this is going to help her from being separated from her team. So this is going to be a missed opportunity here as the Moira walks back to her team. And she's safe again. That would have been a massive stagger for your team. Probably would have let you guys push this payload all the way up to here for free without their big Moira heals there. That would have been huge. Okay, I see you looking for the wall. I do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Nice. That's actually a really good shot. I still would have went for the wall first, mainly to cut out the heals from the Moira to secure the kill. When you see somebody out that much of a position, again, you're looking for opportunities to wall them out, separate them from the team so they don't get the support they need, so you guys can easily get the kill there. Good shots, though. Land the headshot, so we knocked him out. But again, I still would have gone for the wall first. and then try to kill him, because even if, you know, it's an extra half a second, you're denying all that healing from their team while their Ram's stuck in a corner. That's going to be much more valuable to your team than just you doing damage to the targets that you're going for. Good pressure on the Mercy here. Again, we have another wall ready to go. So first thing we're thinking about is how to use this wall. Do we want to use the wall here? Maybe block it so they can't touch the gap anyways. These are just like ideas. Do I want to wall this right now so as they're trying to kite away, we get the picks here? All right, decent wall here. Throwing the freeze in there. It's a good location here. Forces the Mei ice block out. She's on the right. Give her the shots and the dash, and then nice turn to the Mei. Fantastic. Out of place. Super easy target to hit here. Let's get Shatter follow up from the Reinhardt. Nice job breaking the ice block, pressuring the Mercy. Love to see that. I want to see more of that from everybody. And the Bastion. Cool. Pretty good mail. Pretty good mail. Good focus there too on this third point. Prioritizing what needs to be done first. Kill the Bastion, pressure the Mei, deny res. This is really good. She have the Moira here too. The ice block. This is just freeze here. You get one. Use the ice block. Don't be afraid to use the wall to save somebody. I think your Rhino will be fine though. There you go. Good job. Good job. Very nicely done. Yeah, pretty good. That third point was for the third point, it was almost flawless from you. I would have done the same stuff that you did there. But yeah, first and second, I'm seeing a lot of missed opportunities. Honestly, that's probably the big thing. Missed opportunities on one, not pre-firing corners to get random ass headshots that actually result in eliminations. And two, using your wall to cut off people as they're trying to retreat or rotate or whatever. I'm seeing some big walls during team fights, which is good and dandy, but especially when you guys are pushing, like let's say when I was saying like when you cap first point, immediately you should be pushing up. You see that Moira fade, in your head it should be going bing ding 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 ding. I can cut that off and stagger that kill. 100% you could have done that without any hesitation, without having to use any brain power at all. To actually like land shots and stuff. All you got to do, drop the wall where she's going to be fading next. So you push up, you see her come out of that tunnel, drop the wall where you think she's going to be going to try to get back with her team, which is the only way to get back with her team. There, you pressure the Moira, she fades into your wall, gets stuck, you kill her, boom, you guys are rolling through. And that's what I mean by like when you're capping with Mei, push up, if you can. If you can get staggers. Now, obviously, the new spawn system makes that a little bit harder to do, not as often, but if you see the opportunities for it, dude, go for it. Like, go for those stagger kills. Those are so important. It's going to win you a lot of games. Especially on Shambali, if you can get stagger kills, you literally just roll it through point 1 and 2 all the way to 3 where they get a closer spawn. Makes it a little bit harder, but you can roll through 1 and 2 just with stagger kills alone if the other team isn't good at regrouping, so it's not too bad. All right, chat, let's take a poll. Now, this is console. I'm gonna say it. So I want you guys to take a guess at what rank Florida Man is. Again, this is console. This is console gameplay. Honestly, I think the enemies gave it away more than I think the enemies tell more than Florida Man. And Florida Man has some weird habits, especially just not firing. Even when they're looking at people, just not firing. Some weird habits like that. But decent walls, good chase downs, pretty decent mails. I'd probably say, now that we've come to this, I'd probably agree with I'd probably agree with gold. Plat might be stretching it a little bit, but from what I saw briefly of the other Mei player. The other Mei player might have been plat. They were pre-fire. Like I saw some, just like the 5 seconds I saw was very decent Mei gameplay from what I saw in that. So I might just be prejudging that. But I think it might. From what I saw on Florida Man, I would place it as a gold player in console, possibly. And PC, if I saw something like that, I'd probably say low silver. Obviously, with controls and stuff, it makes it a little bit harder. I'd probably say gold would be my guess. So let's find out. Let us see. Rank is... This is a long... Bro, this is a long one. That game I was gold too. Let's go, baby. It was my 4th game of my latest series. Went 5-0, ranked up to plat 5. There we go. Let's go. Their lobby ranks plat 1. Makes sense, right? Makes sense if they're gold too. They definitely had plat players. And I think the other Mei player was definitely plat on the other team. My rank last VOD review 1 month ago. Gold 4. So not too bad. Nice little rank up there. Yeah, well played. They said this may be really interesting. Same here in map as my last VOD you reviewed, but what a contrast. I feel like my gameplay has improved a ton since then. Or maybe it hasn't. Guess my new SR. And then they ranked up to plat 5, which is awesome. Congrats on plat, by the way. Florida Man. Well deserved, well earned.